Okay, hello and welcome to week 2 of the TGNDL. So he does bring Sliggoo and no Registeel, which means he has 0 switch-ins to my fairy type moves. Very interesting. I was considering bringing a Calm Mind Aitana, but I did not. Um, anyway, because it would have been walled by Registeel. Um, doesn't matter. Did not expect to see Sliggoo at all, really. Um, it really does kind of mess me up because I didn't even bring a dragon move on Dragapult because I was reasonably sure I wouldn't see it, but whatever. So he does bring the Mega Doom. He brings Comfey. He brings Sliggoo. It doesn't bring Tauros, so notably no Ghost immunity. He brings no Leavanny, so no Sticky Webs. Brings Slowbro, Tornadus T. It's pretty much all what I expected. My whole team is basically designed so that Houndoom can't set up on any member. And yeah, everything we have is pretty straightforward except Samurot's here because Samurott does a number to his team. Sorry if the audio is sort of muffled. I was wearing a hat till now, and I consider that might not be the best idea. Okay, anyway, so I think I'm just gonna want to lead with my Stealth Rocks to try and lead off the game. He will knock me out if he goes for an Icicle Crash, so I'm not gonna stay in and watch that. Because that would be kind of lame if that happened. I guess if he switches out, we can get some information about the Mamoswine. Oh, we can't, because he is slower than me unless he's Scarfed. So if he switches out first, he's Scarfed. Yeah. It's unfortunate. I kind of figured he would lead Tornadus, but it doesn't really matter. We get to go into Skarmory. He's got no toxic immunity. I don't know really anything about Sliggoo. I know that it gets hydration for one thing, and I think it gets defense boosting moves. Okay, he's gonna knock off my Rocky Helmet and lose some Life Orb. That's fine. I'd like a Toxic off on something. If he's gonna go Slowbro, great. If he goes Sliggoo, Comfey is probably the Houndoom's great if we can get. Oh, Toxic on this is the best case scenario. Yes. Okay. Nice. So I bet he has Heat Wave. I would have to guess. My Florges is my 100% switch into this. It can take any move. Unless it goes for Iron Tail, which even then, I kind of doubt. Iron Tail to my Florges. Let's see if he does go for Iron Tail. He does not. He just goes for U-turn. Okay, so Tornadus has U-turn. Very interesting. And knock off on Mamoswine. So it's all pretty standard stuff. I think Mamoswine taking that damage. Not quite Aqua Jet range yet from Samurott. But Tornadus being poisoned is very good for the potential Samurott sweep. Yeah, I'm not. Earthquake can kill me? Really? I'm not super worried. I'm gonna go Prince Royce again. Yeah, we do take that. He's got a chance to KO me with the next one. I'm just gonna roost and hope he misses. He does seem to be this recommended setting the calc adamant with a lot of stuff. But if he does knock me out, it's honestly no big deal. We're just gonna go into Kangaskhan and try to win the game. Seems like a pretty good decision, at least. Okay, we are gonna get a roost off here, which is nice. I'm just gonna go back into my other guy. He could expect me to stay in here and go for a heat wave, like I said he probably has. Yeah, he does. Unsurprising. So here he's probably gonna U-turn. Like I said, nothing on his team wants to take a fairy move. Because he didn't bring Registeel, which I really can't believe he didn't bring Registeel. I thought that was almost like, if there's one Pokemon I thought he needed against me, I thought it was Registeel. So I don't really know what to say. Yeah. Okay, so he does bring this in. Let's see how much it takes. 47. Okay, not gonna complain about that. I'm just gonna go again. And he lost special attack, so he can't damage me very hard now. He really has no fairy switch-ins without that Registeel. Wow. I am shocked he didn't bring it. Which, the reason I was going to bring Calm Mind Flogis is because he really has no switch-ins. Oh, and I crit him. Nice. So we if that did 60, we should be able to knock him out with another one. Yeah, okay, he's going to crit me back. Whatever. This Florges is built to beat Houndoom, so we're significantly weaker to it if I'm letting it get weakened down to 75%, because then I'm in range of +2 Sludge Bomb. +2 Sludge Bomb does 88, I think, if I'm not mistaken. You can check that in Calc Dex. Sludge Bomb, Modest, 252, +2. Yeah, it actually has 77 to 91. I think 88 is just what it did last time I looked. Or like in a mock battle it did that. So it does max 91, so we are unfortunately in range now. Not a super big deal. Like I said, he really has some serious trouble switching into this. I don't think that not bringing I think not bringing Registeel is a serious mistake. Okay, yeah, he's bringing in the Sliggoo. I think it takes 53. I'm sure it's Eviolite. 240 is its max speed. It could be faster than me. Let me look up DT Sliggoo. 60 base speed. GT Florges. I'm 75, so assuming he's not running speed investment, yeah, okay. Oh, okay, he brings in this thing. I'm going 100% into my guy. This guy is, I think if he does get the rolls that he needs to knock me out, he's going to be in range of, yeah, one more and he's in range of Aqua Jet. I'm going to try to roost up. Kind of whatever, yeah, at this point. I don't think he heat waves this time. I think he probably U-turns. I think he probably U-turns. I'm gonna toxic, yeah. Okay. So one thing I've actually watched a lot of Lukey's replays. He a lot of times he's a very opportunistic player. If someone else messes up, he's gonna take advantage of it. That's one thing I have noticed about him. And I will say I was incredibly impressed. But so that's my plan, is to really try to not make a misplay that he can take advantage of, because that's his like by far his best character. Not that like he doesn't have other good characteristics, but that's like the one thing he wins a lot of battles that I was watching off of, is like when he sees someone make a mistake, he knows and he'll take advantage of it. So I'm doing my best to try to keep myself in a good position. Namely with this Florges, because it is invaluable against his team. But his team also has nothing for a well-played Samurott, especially at this point. Comfy is the last barrier to it, and if he goes into this thing again, it doesn't matter to me. I'm going to go 100% into my Skarmory. There's no reason not to. You can go Houndoom, that's fine. What do I do now? I suppose I just Whirlwind him out on... Yeah, I'm just going to Whirlwind him out on the Nasty Plot, yeah. Get him out of here! Okay, now we'll Toxic this. Because Comfy can't beat me unless it has Hidden Power Fire, and if it, I expect it to. Actually, James, my friend who helps me build teams, his set for it had Calm Mind, Hidden Power Fire, so that it could beat my Skarm. And I think that that is actually the best possible set for it. His Mamoswine is unfortunately not quite in Aqua Jet range yet. I need just slightly more. Slightly more chip. I'm never staying in here. He can do that all of the time he wants. Suppose I roost to stay healthy. He does go ahead and do Mega. I could predict him to do a lot of things. How much does Brave Bird actually do to this guy? And then how much does Aqua Jet do? 55, that does. Ho hum. What should you do with Fire Blast to this guy? I don't really want to sack my Aitana, is the main thing. I think we're just going Aitana, because I think he's Dark Pulsing. If I'm him, I would Dark Pulse. He Flamethrowers. Yeah, whatever. Same difference. He's got Sludge Bomb, I'm sure. It's going to do 46 max. He might poison me, but I value 51% off on this thing. My Flotus is EV'd so that at 100% of the time, 2 shots Hound him. It will never not. It will always will. Yeah, okay, he's going to go for the Sludge Bomb. It's really not a big deal. Do I want to sack something else to it? Or do I want to power play into Prince Royce to take the Sludge Bomb? That's what I want to do. Yeah. Okay, now he doesn't even know what he's doing. I could Whirlwind him out. Am I faster than anything? I am faster than Slowbro, so I could potentially. And this guy's in range. I think I just want a Brave Bird. Yeah, okay. He's not gonna do the Dark Pulse Flinch route, which is fine with me. Yeah, not super upset. Suppose we go Alvaro Soler. Go for the Hex to hit anything. Yeah, probably. I'm sure Hex knocks this out. And if he goes into Tornadus or Slowbro, it's a good thing. Because if I'm him, I would probably go Comfy. If he goes Comfy, that's also good for us. Or we just take this out with a Hex. We got a crit, doesn't really matter. So if his plan is... could Calm Mind up here. I'm not super worried. How much am I doing with a Mega Kangaskhan? Return should be a 2-hit KO. And he can't boost his defense. So I'm debating on whether or not I Thunder Wave, though, is the only thing. Because if he gets a... I don't want him to get a free Calm Mind up. So this is the play I'm going to make. He does go with the Aromatherapy to cure his whole team of being poisoned. Which is a crazy play, because I think I'm pretty close to winning now. We're going to go with the Power-Up Punch into Slowbro. This is the scenario we want. Is this Rocky Helmet? I would guess so. Yeah, it is. Crunch has a chance to OHKO, a 5% chance. I think we're going to go for it to clear the way for win with... Aitana pretty much wins pretty soon. Yeah. I think I'll just go for it. Right. Yeah. Get a defense drop? No. No, we did not get him. That's alright. Skull does not burn. Nice. Okay, at this point, do I want to trade these things? Yeah, totally. Yeah, definitely. If he switches out, great. If he switches into Comfy, best case scenario. Or Tornadus, honestly, would be good. Yeah. Yeah, Sophia AR's job was not to sweep, it was to break his team, and he does just opt to sack the Slowbro, which is fine with me. At this point, we do have a little bit of a trouble with his Comfy, so that's why I'm going into this to deny Comfy setup. We should at least. Yeah, we're going to Toxic it. He actually does have Aromatherapy. Could knock it off. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for that outplay Earthquake. Hopefully it's not Calm Mind, but if it is, we might lose to it. My team without Skarmory is pretty weak to Calm Mind Comfy. Although he doesn't know how much I'll do. If he's I'm calculating it's max defense. That's the recommended set. If he's just max HP, Earthquake should be a 2-hit KO. So I guess we'll hope for that. Guess we'll see. In the end, we can always try to hacks with Alvaro Soler. That's the plan. He does just off the bat Draining Kiss. He's 65, okay. How much will he heal with Draining Kiss? Heals half the damage. And how much did he just do? He'll heal 25%, which means... actually my HP stat's a lot higher than his, so he will heal in fact more than 25%. I'm gonna assume by the fact that he didn't Calm Mind that he probably doesn't have it. That's probably a bad assumption, but Draining Kiss, okay, he decides to switch out. Crazy. At this point, I'm just Moonblasting. Nothing wants to take it. If he decides to go for a Hurricane, he can try to hacks his way through this. That's his only way through this, actually. I don't even really want to mess around with this at this point. Confusion is not a good thing. I'm going to sack Crocodile in order to not have to deal with confusion. If he goes into Mamoswine, great, actually. If he goes into Comfy, potentially even better. Yeah, I'm going into Itana again. He does just Draining Kiss. I have to Synthesis. Yeah. This should put me out of range of any danger. Oh, he has Calm Mind. Great. We're probably going to lose. Ugh, no. I guess we just have to crit eventually, and you know what? I can live with that. I think I will crit eventually. Yep, there we go. You play defensive, you ask to get crit. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Not sorry. Not sorry at all. Okay, at this point, Crocodile does nothing. Yeah, we just sack him, and finally are able to get the nice clean with Alvaro Soler. Not Alvaro Soler, with Marat. I suppose we just Aqua Jet at this point. Yeah, out of here. This thing, which I don't even know how much you do with Hurricane. I mean, I'm gonna save differential. I think we just go this guy. Don't get confused. Thank you. Synthesis up on the next one. Yeah, he misses. Nice. Hurricane is a terrible move. Yeah. Okay. Nice. And we dropped a special attack, so there's not much to worry about. This is probably going to be it with this. I should have brought Registeel. I'm synthesizing again because we're not going to take any chances. I'm hurting myself in confusion quite a bit. I don't think I can lose at this point just because I've got priority Okay. Knocked him out. Nice. Uh, and that is GG's. GG's to Lukey. Okay, and with that, we do move into the first place in the North Division. Of course, it's only after 2 weeks, so it really means nothing at this point. But what does that give us? +7 differential. Going to put us tied for second in the league as of right now, but we probably won't be considering Gannon 6-0'd in his first match, and if he matches that, well, his differential is going to be hard to catch. But anyway, anyway, yeah, another good game for the Cleveland Zygardians, and I'll catch you guys later.